Welcome back to Brain Bite Size, where we delve into the depths of knowledge to feed your intellect. Today, we've got an intriguing topic to discuss: 15 things you should keep to yourself. Some things are best kept away from the spotlight, and we'll explore why. Number 1. The power of keeping favors unspoken. There's an inherent power in keeping favors unspoken. This concept might seem counterintuitive, especially in a society that often rewards overt displays of accomplishment with praise and recognition. However, the act should be its reward when doing favors for others. The act of helping others, of extending kindness, is a beautiful thing. It manifests our shared humanity, a testament to our capacity for empathy and compassion. When we do a favor for someone, we're helping them out and cultivating our sense of generosity and goodwill. However, when we start boasting about these favors, the dynamics change. The flavor becomes less about giving and more about seeking validation and approval. It shifts the focus from the recipient to the giver, turning an act of kindness into a self-serving display. This can dilute the sincerity of the act and may even make the recipient feel obliged or uncomfortable. Keeping favors unspoken fosters genuine acts of kindness. It ensures that our motivations remain pure, not tainted by the desire for recognition or acclaim. It also respects the recipient's dignity, allowing them to accept the favor without feeling indebted or inferior. Moreover, unspoken favors cultivate a culture of silent giving. They inspire others to extend their acts of kindness, creating a ripple effect of goodwill. So, the next time you find yourself in a position to help someone out, remember the power of keeping that favor unspoken. Let your actions speak louder than your words. And let the satisfaction of having made a positive impact be the only acknowledgement you need. After all, the most meaningful rewards often can't be seen or quantified. Number 2. Embrace vulnerability wisely. Navigating the waters of vulnerability can be a tricky endeavor. It is a strength, not a weakness, as it opens us up to our authentic selves and helps us build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Yet, it's crucial to discern with whom we share our vulnerabilities. Embracing vulnerability means allowing ourselves to be seen, completely. It's about showing up, being present, and letting go of the fear of judgment or rejection. However, this doesn't mean we should bare our deepest secrets and insecurities to everyone we meet. As the saying goes, pearls before swine. Not everyone deserves your vulnerability. Why? Because some people may exploit your openness, using your revealed weaknesses against you. Others might mock them, causing unnecessary hurt and disappointment. This is why sharing your flaws and fears with people you trust is essential, people who prove themselves compassionate, understanding, and supportive. Sharing vulnerability wisely is about balancing openness with discretion. It's about understanding that while vulnerability can foster deep connections and personal growth, it can also expose us to potential harm if shared with the wrong people. How do you know when to open up? Trust your instincts. Gauge the other person's capacity for empathy and respect. Number 3. Protecting trust. Protecting trust is a central pillar of any relationship, be it familial, friendly, or romantic. And one significant aspect of trust is the handling of secrets. Secrets are shared in confidence, often as an act of trust, and revealing them without consent can breach this trust and cause harm. Keeping secrets can protect individuals' reputations and their relationships with close ones. When entrusted with a secret, it's an act of faith, a testament to the trust the person has in us. However, secrets can become a double-edged sword if handled with care. Revealing them without the consent of the person involved can lead to a multitude of negative consequences. It can hurt the person who confided in us, damage our relationship with them, and even impact their relationships with others. While it might be tempting to share a juicy secret, we must resist the urge. This is not just about avoiding gossip, it's about preserving the trust that forms the bedrock of our relationships. Maintaining secrets builds trust and confidence, keeps us out of trouble, and helps us practice self-control. Let's honor the secrets shared with us and avoid crossing the line. Because, in the end, trust is one of the most valuable assets in our relationships. And once lost, it can be incredibly hard, if not impossible, to regain. Number 4. Family matters. Family matters can often be a complex web of emotions, history, and relationships. It's common to find oneself amid family conflicts that seem too overwhelming to handle alone. Seeking support during these times is natural and even encouraged. However, it's important to remember that not everyone needs to be privy to these personal situations. Conflicts within families are intimate, deeply personal affairs. They're rooted in shared experiences and histories and often involve layers of emotion and context that outsiders might not fully understand. Sharing these conflicts broadly can sometimes lead to misinterpretation or judgment. Further, there's always the risk that someone may exploit your family's issues for their gain. Seek comfort and counsel from close friends or trusted confidants who have proven their understanding and empathy. Number 5. Cherishing precious moments. In the era of social media and instant connectivity, we've grown accustomed to sharing snippets of our lives with a wider audience. Every moment is up for public consumption, from our morning coffee to holiday getaways. However, there's an inherent beauty in cherishing precious moments privately. We all experience moments in life that touch us deeply. These could be intimate exchanges with a loved one, exclusive family gatherings, or even solitary experiences of awe and wonder. These moments are precious, not just because they bring us joy but also because they hold personal significance. While sharing happiness is wonderful, it's equally important to realize that some moments are too special to be instantly made public. They are meant to be savored, reflected upon, and held close to our hearts. Broadcasting them can sometimes dilute their significance and transform a personal memory into a public spectacle. Moreover, when sharing moments involving others, respecting their privacy is crucial. Hence, always seek the consent of your loved ones before sharing any intimate or exclusive moments. It's a simple act, but it shows that you value their feelings and respect their boundaries. So, the next time you experience a precious moment, take a moment to cherish it. Some moments are too precious and deserve to be kept just as they are, pure, untainted, and wonderfully private. Number 6. Achieving goals silently. When we share our goals with others, it can sometimes lead to a sense of premature satisfaction. When you announce your goal, your mind mistakes the talking for the doing. This can create a false sense of achievement and complacency, leading us to put less effort into the actual execution of the goal. Furthermore, sharing your goals can sometimes invite unwanted opinions or criticism that can deter you from your path. Setting step-by-step goals quietly allows you to work towards them without external distractions or pressures. But how does one practice silent goal setting effectively? The first step is to set clear goals for yourself. Identify what success means to you and what you want to achieve. Next, instead of making announcements, take action. Keeping your plans to yourself boosts your odds of success. Seeing your silent efforts bear fruit is far more rewarding than any praise you might receive for merely talking about your intentions. Number 7. Faith and belief. Faith and beliefs form the cornerstone of our identity, shaping our perceptions and guiding our actions. They are deeply rooted within us, speaking the language of our hearts, nourishing our souls, and providing an unshakable foundation for our lives. However, as sacred as these convictions are to us, they can also be a source of conflict and misunderstanding. Our world is diverse, a rich tapestry of different cultures, traditions, and belief systems. While this diversity makes our world vibrant and fascinating, it can also lead to clashes when beliefs collide. This is why it's often wise to keep your beliefs to yourself. Not because they aren't important or valid, but because they are personal and subjective. Sharing them indiscriminately may lead to unnecessary misunderstandings or, worse, tensions. It's not about hiding who you are or what you believe in, but respecting that not everyone may share or understand your perspective. Keeping your beliefs to yourself doesn't mean you can't express them through your actions. It's about embodying your values and letting your actions speak louder than your words. Number 8. Love in the present. When we embark on a new relationship, it's like setting sail into uncharted waters. The excitement of discovery, the thrill of connection, and the joy of shared experiences form a potent mix of emotions. However, amidst this whirlwind of feelings, we must be mindful of what we share with our new partner, particularly our past relationships. If you're in a new relationship, keeping your past with your ex-partner to yourself is advisable. Why, you may ask? Revealing past relationships can trigger insecurities and hurt in your current partner. It's natural for people to compare themselves to others, and when it comes to romantic relationships, such comparisons can lead to feelings of inadequacy or jealousy. Think about it this way: your new relationship is a fresh start, a blank canvas. Bringing your past into it is like introducing old colors onto this new palette. It might change the entire painting you're about to create together. Instead of focusing on what has been, let's focus on what is and what could be. Building a strong and trusting relationship in the present requires honesty and respect for your partner's feelings. It involves creating a safe space where both partners feel valued and secure. So let's cherish the present, nurture our love daily, and build a relationship grounded in the here and now, because a well-lived present is the best foundation for a strong future. And that, my friends, is the power of loving in the present. Number 9. Keeping finances confidential. When it comes to the topic of financial confidentiality, it is a sensitive and often complex subject. Your financial status, whether you're experiencing a time of prosperity or struggling with financial challenges, is a matter that requires careful handling. About 32% of Americans are keeping a financial secret from their partner. These secrets range from hiding big purchases to concealing debts. This reveals a common tendency to keep financial matters private, even within close relationships. But why do people choose to keep their finances confidential? Certain details and financial secrets are best kept confidential for safety reasons. Sharing too much about your financial situation can expose you to risks, such as fraud or theft. Discussing finances openly can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or judgment, particularly if the listener needs a full understanding of your situation. Moreover, jealousy or resentment can arise when there's a disparity in financial status. Maintaining financial secrecy can help avoid these negative feelings and potential conflicts. It's important to share financial matters with those you trust, especially when seeking advice or support. Keeping financial secrets can harm relationships, and open communication is key to building trust. Number 10. Secrecy for security. Secrecy for security is a concept that resonates deeply in our lives, and it extends beyond just the digital or political sphere. It's about protecting what's precious to us, our belongings, achievements, and personal treasures. This idea of secrecy for security emerges from a simple yet profound understanding: not everything dear to us must be displayed or flaunted. Doing so might invite unwanted attention, envy, or even attempts to take advantage. Our precious belongings, physical objects, personal achievements, or intimate experiences are like treasures. We protect them not just from potential harm but also from the dilution of their significance. However, maintaining secrecy for security doesn't mean living in fear or paranoia. When discussing information in a free society, we should accept that most things will become known. So, cherish your precious belongings, and protect them, but don't feel the need to flaunt them. Remember, the lack of public recognition doesn't diminish their value. In a world where oversharing has become the norm, let's embrace the power of secrecy for security. Number 11. Battles within. The battles we face within ourselves, the personal struggles and traumas, are often the most arduous and challenging to conquer. They can be invisible to others, yet they consume our thoughts and emotions and drain our energy. Traumatic experiences can lead to behavioral health issues and chronic physical conditions. However, sharing these deeply personal experiences is only sometimes beneficial, particularly if shared with the wrong people. Trauma can make you more vulnerable to developing mental health problems. But this doesn't mean you should shoulder these burdens alone. It's essential to seek support, but from whom? The answer lies in confiding in someone you trust implicitly. This could be a close friend, a family member, or a loved one who has proven their understanding and empathy time and time again. Mental health professionals, such as therapists or counselors, are trained to handle personal struggles and traumas. They provide a safe space to express your feelings without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. Traumatic events can cause physical, emotional, or psychological harm, and professional guidance can help cope with these effects. Number 12. Spreading positivity. Spreading positivity is a principle that holds immense value in our everyday lives. It's the cornerstone of healthy relationships, workplace productivity, and overall mental well-being. However, the flip side of this coin is negativity, particularly negative thoughts about others. Negative thoughts about others are like weeds that can take over the garden of your mind. Speaking ill of someone, especially behind their back, can harm relationships and create a toxic environment. It's a behavior that breeds mistrust, resentment, and unease. But here's the thing: we all have negative thoughts occasionally. Instead of giving voice to these negative thoughts, keeping them to ourselves is better. It's about focusing on constructive criticism and empathy. Constructive criticism is about providing feedback to help the other person grow and improve. Empathy, on the other hand, is about putting ourselves in the other person's shoes. It's about understanding their perspective, their feelings, their struggles. Number 13. Invisible ambitions. Each of us carries a unique set of ambitions in life's journey. These aspirations are the compass that guides us, the spark that ignites our passion, and the force that drives us forward. However, discretion can often be the better part of valor when sharing these ambitions. Like the protagonist in Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man, many of us navigate life with ambitions unseen by those around us. In this literary classic, the narrator grapples with his ambition in a society that fails to acknowledge his dreams due to racial prejudice. This struggle underlines the harsh reality that sometimes, others may not understand or accept our aspirations. Revealing your future aspirations may invite unnecessary opinions or even discouragement. It's much like the magician Eli Marks from The Ambitious Card. one must master the art of misdirection to keep the audience engaged and surprised. When the time is right, you can confidently present them to the world. So, as you journey towards your goals, remember the power of invisible ambitions. Cultivate your dreams in silence, let them take root, and share them with the world when they are ready to bloom. Number 14. Confidential health matters. When discussing your health issues, it is essential to remember that these personal matters should be disclosed on a need-to-know basis. Our health, particularly concerning sensitive or complex issues, is deeply personal. Maintaining confidentiality and providing care, especially for adolescents, should be considered a human right and a crucial component of quality healthcare. Discussing these issues openly might invite unwanted attention or make you feel uncomfortable. This discomfort can stem from fear of judgment, the stigma associated with certain health conditions, or simply the vulnerability of sharing personal struggles. Moreover, such discussions can sometimes lead to misinformation or misunderstanding. There are strict confidentiality rules for employee medical information under federal employment laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA. So, who should you share your health-related information with? The answer lies in trust and necessity. Share this information with close family members and friends who can provide emotional support, understanding, and care. Also, medical professionals, who can offer expert advice and treatment, are essential confidants. There need not be a conflict between good research, ethics, and medical care. Number 15. Navigating controversy. Navigating controversy is a complex task, even more so when we bring our personal opinions into public settings. Controversial topics can range from politics to religion and societal issues. While these discussions can be intellectually stimulating and offer growth opportunities, they can also lead to heated debates and misunderstandings, especially when conducted inappropriately. Seeking information on a controversial topic is often complex for the individual trying to provide balanced results. This complexity extends to sharing personal opinions on these matters, which requires a certain tact and understanding of the potential consequences. When sharing controversial opinions, it's important to remember that the goal should be to foster understanding and respect for diverse perspectives, not to create discord or hostility. It's crucial to approach such discussions with sensitivity and respect for others' experiences and viewpoints. Focus on their stance without commenting negatively on those who disagree. This approach can benefit public settings, where diverse opinions are expected and should be respected. Active listening, empathy, and open-mindedness are effective strategies for navigating sensitive or controversial issues while maintaining courteous and respectful interactions. Doing so contributes to a healthier, more inclusive discussion climate where everyone feels heard and validated. There you have it, the list of 15 things you should keep to yourself. Remember, being cautious about what you share fosters trust, preserves relationships, and safeguards your well-being. Let's respect boundaries and practice mindfulness when sharing personal information. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow intellectuals. Remember to subscribe to Brain Bite Size for more thought-provoking content. As we sign off, remember to be mindful of what you share and always choose discretion over disclosure.